All right, we're gonna send it. All right, we're doing our 10,000 subscriber Q&A. We got some Discord to answer and then some YouTube questions to answer.
All right, I gotta get a few cans out so I can do comedic. Hang on a minute.
Be drunk, Charlie. Where's your cans?
Well, mine's Mountain Dew, but still, I can. Every time I answer a question, I can just crack one. You know. I got 5. Okay, I can answer 5 questions.
Well, I have a question. Well, let me answer that.
All right.
Anyway.
Right?
Let me go get another can.
You alcoholics, calm down.
I'm not gonna actually. I don't want to have to drink all 5 of these, so I'm not actually gonna do that.
Our first question of the day is: do you like pancakes?
Yeah, I like pancakes. My question is: do you like waffles?
Well, everyone likes waffles. Come on now.
Okay, and then do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast.
I like a little bit of French toast.
You get the reference?
Yeah, okay.
I just want to make sure. Well, you know, you're kind of a young, and I didn't know if you're the.
Oh, I'm okay. Shut up. Okay.
So, in my honest opinion, fuck waffles. On God, fuck waffles. My experience is
I'm a pancake guy.
Okay, we are not going into the semantics.
My thing about waffles is like they're crunchy, which I don't feel like that.
Well, think about it like this.
Crunchy.
When you pour the syrup in the little holes, then it stays in there. It doesn't slop all over.
Yeah, but then you cut it apart anyways to eat it.
Yeah, you know what happens? You know what happens to a pancake when you pour syrup on it? It absorbs the syrup.
No, it just flops everywhere. It spills out. Like it's messier. The waffle is a reserved, fancy man's pancake. All right?
No, it's a cheap, easy pancake because you don't need a pan. You need a waffle maker. You just slap that bitch in there and you open it up. It's easy. That's why you like it. You're a lazy bastard. You're lazy.
Shut up. We're not going. It's enough of the goddamn. It's enough of the goddamn pancake question. Move to the next question. Why does the French faction suck?
Now you better include that, by the way. Just saying.
Why does the French faction suck?
Because of the chivalry and the fact that their entire army is cavalry.
Okay.
Well, no, it's the peasants. It's because you have to have the perfect balance with the peasants and the not the cavalry.
I said chivalry. I meant
They were introduced in Warhammer 1, and they've been power creeped so goddamn hard that their cavalry isn't even the strongest cav in the game anymore.
Well, the cav's not good, but
the cav is awful.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though,
archers, you're set.
The cav could be good if they weren't limited by the peasants.
They were supposed to be like this all-powerful cav faction, and then you can pull out a goddamn Empire Knight and sweep them.
Yes. Well, yeah, if they weren't being limited by how many peasants they had, they could be good.
The peasant economy, the vows, it's all just kind of...
Well, the vows are neat. I like the vows.
They're cool, but, like... It kind of... half the time you forget to do them, and then you're kind of screwed. Because you have to do some random off-brand quest across...
I don't understand why they try to make the cavalry seem so good when... all they really do is they take a feature from, like, Attila... where you can put them in a wedge formation or whatever when you're charging to get bonus.
Yeah.
But it's not that useful once the battle gets into the thick of it unless you have somebody constantly cav cycling, man.
Yeah, you can't do like a strong enough charge, I feel like, so they kind of just get stuck.
And then their peasants fall apart as usual.
Alright.
So next question. Will you do a Smash or Pass video?
Personally,
I would love to do one.
I mean, we already had the tier list for the baddies, but
that wasn't a Smash or Pass.
There would be a lot of smashes. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm very worried that people will genuinely take my answers and try to use this blackmail against me one day.
Who the fuck's... Charlie, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Shut up.
Wow.
Alright. Do you think Sirtha X should become a legendary lord and to supplement the much-needed Norska rework?
I do not
I don't know who Sirtha Ek is. Next question.
Okay, no. I'll explain. He's like this, he's like a chariot Viking lord.
Sounds stupid. Fuck Norska.
I mean, I think Norska badly needs a rework. They're kind of in...
Yeah, but...
they're in a bad state.
I don't think they need a rework where they get that guy as like a lord to use.
Well, they need a new lord in the faction, but...
Yeah, but chariots suck.
Chariots do kind of suck.
Yeah,
they've been broken for a while.
If they rework chariots, sure.
Sure, okay.
They make chariots good.
What do you all think is the funnest race to play in Warhammer? Now that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, they said funniest.
Funniest? Well, I take that as fun.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's
like a double question because now that you corrected it, it feels like I got two answers there.
I don't really think. I mean, I guess Zine.
So if you want like a funny faction where you fuck with people a lot, it's Be'lakor. He's a funny faction.
I was doing some wild shit as Zine in our game.
None of the factions are funny. Warhammer's not a funny game. So
okay, well we'll think about funnest.
Well, you have fun with it every day. Come on.
Okay, yeah, it's fun, not funny. They want us to say the rats because the rats are funny, but we're not saying that.
No, if we're going like the funnest / funny, I would definitely go with the Vampire Coast.
I prefer Warriors of Chaos. I think
the Vampire Coast, you can fuck around wherever you want in the ocean, and you could get a whole army of bloated corpses and just start suicide bombing people like wild.
I really like the Warriors of Chaos, like the recruitment style.
I love them.
But I like the Raised Dead of the Vampires as well. Who do I enjoy the most? You know, I honestly really enjoyed Throg.
Oh my god, the North.
Like genuinely, Norse.
The OG faction that you played.
Yeah, like I haven't played them in forever, but I genuinely enjoyed playing Throg. Or it could be the dwarves, but I'll go with Throg. I'll go.
Oh, never mind. I like Chaos Dwarves more. My bad. I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Chaos
I always forget about Chaos Dwarves.
They do have some pretty fun units.
Well, they're just an interest. They're unique. They're fun.
So industrialized.
They're
quick
unique
about
playstyle.
They're awesome.
Blunderbusses, the goddamn.
Yeah, they rip people.
The blunderbussies.
The mech.
There was a question I was asked that will there be a modded factions campaign?
I've actually experimented with the mod. It's quite fun.
I was gonna say, I think we should try it because
we should try the minor factions.
The minor factions?
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Is it? Did they have mechanics, or is it just?
No.
Well, no, they're just minor factions that you don't normally not play.
It's just a unique start. It's kind of like the random spawn mod.
I'd be willing to do like minor factions, Grimhammer, or like the World War I mod. I heard those are all decent ones.
This is gonna be an easy slam dunk where we can just shit on some Skaven. Are you interested in the rats race? No, fuck the rats.
No,
fuck
rats kind of suck.
You know, people like to talk them up, you know, but I don't think they're that good, you know. I think
if you play a rat, you are a rat. It's as simple as that.
I think a lot of their benefits are overshadowed by how shit their units are, and the fact that you know, like it can make nukes and shit. But all he's doing is achieving the same thing that an actual army from a better faction could do.
Well, hear me out. This is how I'll explain it. That each faction needs crazy unique mechanics to be fun, or else they're boring as shit. That's the problem with the rats. Is like they actually just suck. It's just that they had to add these crazy unique mechanics because they know they'd be shit.
Yeah.
The warfare throwers are really good, Alex.
Yeah, the Rattling Gunners are great. You know why they added those guys? Because the faction sucks.
Alright, if you had to take a race out of the game, what race would it be?
Skaven! Don't even, no elaboration.
No hesitation. Everyone
didn't even think twice.
Don't elaborate, move on.
That's so true, that's so true. What was your most memorable moment from Warhammer 3 Total War? In our vids.
When I was Grombrindle, and I took over the Alpha Island, and I got the Sword of Cain.
Every time Charlie's high.
Yep, that's a good answer.
No, correction. Let me go find it. Hang on a minute.
You found something? Oh no.
Did I clip it?
He's gonna pull up the clip.
Did I clip it? Let me see.
I'm kind of worried now.
I didn't clip it. Let me go find it.
Thank God.
I gotta go find it.
That was my best moment. I think is one of them.
It's fucking Bodygate clipped. Maybe I did clip it.
I'm trying to remember here.
It's the Grombrindle getting the Sword of Cain. I've never had that in my life.
I think it would either be when we did our big Lizardman invasion, or when I had.
Yeah, awesome. I found it. I did clip it. I just didn't post it. Here we go. Hang on. Share clip. Copy.
Where are you doing it to?
This is. I'm gonna post it in the clip. Or no, I'll just send it in the group chat. This is my favorite. This is my favorite right here. This is my favorite moment.
Oh God.
It's tricky.
You know this is my favorite moment.
Sleeping. He did not fall asleep. You need to wake him up, Mason.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Rock around. Right away.
Oh my God, it was stupid.
I love it, dude. It's so good.
Damn, bro. Just me sleeping. Charlie?
Charlie?
Are you calling?
You calling him?
Now wake up.
Now wake up from that.
I don't know.
That shit was fucking wild. All right. What convinced you to start a YouTube channel? Do you have any tips for other creators looking to get into YouTube? And were there any major inspirations for your content that you make?
I won't interrupt you.
Yeah,
now, for inspirations, I might have a few inspirations here and there.
Money.
Okay. Well,
inspirations.
Money.
Yeah, I'm partially my content is partially based off Bo Cohen.
Partially.
No, partially.
Yeah, partially.
Partially. All right. What convinced you to start a YouTube channel? Well, I had a YouTube channel for like a long while. Kind of made silly videos.
Yeah.
Played a bit of Kenshi.
Watch his backlog.
Yeah, you can go watch my backlog of just shitty Kenshi videos.
There's a really cool VR one you should watch.
But if you're asking me when I start, okay, don't talk. We don't talk about that. If you're asking me why I started like Warhammer and everything, you know, usually the three of us, we'd goof around in a Warhammer save, and I thought like, hey, why not record it? This shit will be hilarious.
Just
and then I just kind of formatted it, kind of like Bo Cohen, and it worked out really well. If you're looking for tips, I guess you kind of just gotta find like your niche to videos, and to find something that, you know, it's a little more little bit that's got some popularity in it, but it's not like tapped into yet, and then just start editing the shit out of it and just keep grinding.
Just make sure you don't get stuck doing one thing that retard did.
Okay, come on now.
Have fun with it, you know.
Yeah, it does take a lot of grinding and luck.
Do you play tabletop?
Now look at you.
No, we're not nerds. We don't play tabletop games.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
We don't have anything with tabletop.
I shouldn't say that. You're allowed to like what you like.
Yeah, we're all online, so we couldn't do that even if we wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we could do Tabletop Simulator, but that sounds boring.
Tabletop Simulator, Warhammer.
We could all play Trouble or Sorry, dude.
Stop. I would not be sorry.
Bro,
that's all I'm saying.
If they had the farming game on there, I would be so hyped.
Yeah, farming sim?
No, there's a farming game tabletop.
Settlers of Catan?
No, it was called the farming game, alright? I played it when I was a little lad.
Yeah, well, that's when you're a little lad. I feel like it's just not around anymore.
What lord/factions would you guys want to be added?
Wait,
I don't know any of the lore, but they need to add the Corn Lizardmen.
Okay, that's
they
not
need to
a
make
thing.
them and add them.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Chaos Lizardmen.
Lizardmen.
Alex wants the fucking Japanese people.
I will bang on the doors of CA until they add fucking Nippon. I want the Japanese faction, and I want it now. They're a cool faction, and I think they should be added.
Oh, fuck.
I don't care about the goddamn hobbits or the Tigermen.
If you had got stuck in the world of Warhammer, which race would you pick to live as?
Where was that?
It's
I found it. To live as?
What race?
Yeah, like, you could be a lizard man, vampire, you know.
They all kind of suck. I imagine it would all be miserable either way.
Yeah,
I mean, I could copy Pancreas No Works and just say the ogres, because all they do is eat things, but...
You do have the ogre phenotype.
You know, all they do is eat things. That's their whole goal is to eat.
I want to back up Mason by eating things and say Dark Elf so I can eat Marathi's asshole.
I mean, okay, now you're speaking my language.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah, you know, I choose Dark Elves too. Alright, I'm moving on to the next question. Is there a chance for a collab with more Warpstone?
You know, if they want to.
Who?
We haven't actually...
I'm sure they're lovely people, but they do different content than us.
Yeah, they do head-to-head content. We actually haven't really... I've never talked to them, so that's...
I think if we did, it would be... We'd have to do like a multi-part thing where they do it our way and then we do it their way.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work out.
That kind of thing. It'd be very difficult to work it out because we all play the game differently.
I mean, me and Charlie could do like a head-to-head sort of deal, but
you guys could, but you just get rolled because that's all they do.
I was saying, it'd be a challenge.
Very interesting.
I don't know. He's gotten better since we started playing.
Definitely.
He used to be really, really dog shit. That's why he used to play Ungrim and just sit in the middle of a swarm until Ungrim wins.
Yep. No, I was seeing somebody's question right now, and they're saying 10K. Congrats for 10K. Saying SCP-173 was one of their funniest profile pictures. So sad.
Yeah,
we just changed it.
There's one person that loves your picture.
No, I feel so bad for him because I love that one too.
I know. Okay,
Whatever.
Congrats on the 10K, brother. My question for you is about your profile picture. How come you use SCP-173, also known as Peanut, as your PFP? Is your favorite character? Or you really like him when you play SCP?
Whoever this Tom guy is about me getting good, I'm gonna find you. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna answer him, Alex, or not?
Oh yeah. I'll answer him. Yeah. Well, I had to swap it off. Well, originally, right? I'd make SCP content, and I always liked Peanut because he was a really cool guy to play as, and he was a cool SCP in the lore. But recently, we had to do a redesign. Had to happen. Peanut's been copyright striked for a while now, and I don't want to run into hot water.
And he also didn't do the profile pic everybody wanted, but we're not.
Shut up. All right, but yeah, I don't do much SCP anymore. But he was a good memory of the Bronze Age of Epic Synergy. What is your favorite character to play as? Let's do that.
We already answered that though.
Yeah, that's why we're doing character instead of faction.
Grombrindle.
Yeah, favorite character to play as.
It used to be Ungrum, but then Grombrindle really.
Grombrindle's not even that good, Charlie. You were
Bro, he's so good.
I like Azazel.
Favorite character,
If it's not, okay, fine. If it's not him, then it'd be Belcor. Suck my dick.
I'm gonna go for Carl Franz.
I like Azazel. I like the sex demon.
Too much of a Chad. I know it's basic, but Carl Franz is a gamer.
Skibbity twin.
So
what is your advice for beginning players?
How do I explain it? You have a lot more time to do, like, in your start at the beginning of the game, you have a lot more time to do stuff than you think. Like, moving around and taking out factions initially. Because you can sit there and recruit how many ever guys after you kill that first army. Right away, you're just pretty much maxing out your recruitment to get as many people in there as possible, and then you're just trying to just power roll, really. That's just how the game works.
Better answer. Try every race.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Yeah,
just find somebody you like.
Don't just stick to one.
I would say, if you can, try to get a second army early as possible, just so they can assist you in battles and just kind of get some levels.
You don't have to do that. Just get one goated army.
Yeah, but there's certain races.
I do that in every race. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I was gonna say the second army in the beginning of the game is pretty crucial after you take your main area.
Yeah, because then they can global recruit for you while you're doing other stuff, and they can also engage in battles with you to help level that lord up and get you more XP and money.
And you don't need to take them out of their stance either, because they're a backup army. You keep them in force march when you're marching around.
So we got Deadman 4802. When will we get the Peepo?
What Peepo? There was never a Peepo.
Yeah, what Peepo?
What Peepo are you talking about?
Peepo.
Then, what was your first character, or first faction and character used for a single player and multiplayer game in Warhammer Total War?
Oh,
my first character was Azazel.
You didn't buy the game till Azazel?
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Well, you know how long it took us to get Mason to even try the game? Because he was mad
when I first bought the game, I thought I should get one of these DLCs, so I got Warriors of Chaos.
Yeah, because Mason played Medieval 2 and he hated it, so...
Yeah, Charlie just took me into a skirmish and did Medieval 2 and beat my ass.
Damn, that's...
Because I didn't know what I was doing.
I think... To be fair, he did put up a good fight.
Charlie fucking ruined it. No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he did.
Charlie fucking ruined my ass. I didn't know what I was doing. I just threw pigs at him.
My first character...
Yeah, dude,
back in Warhammer 1. I played as goddamn Heinrich, the wizard guy, because I thought he looked like Gandalf. Because I didn't know what Warhammer was. Back in Warhammer 1, I was like, wow, this guy's cool. And then I was messing around with Krell, because you get to own Castle Drakenhof back then. And my game was just chugging because my computer sucked. But, it was pretty fun.
I'm trying to remember, who did I play in Warhammer 1? Was it just Carl most of the time?
Maybe.
I feel like it was.
I like Azazel.
But we played Warhammer 2 more than 1, and then we played Warhammer 3 more than 2 now.
Yeah, Warhammer 2 we'd play on and off a little bit. I think you like to play Carl and Ungrim a lot.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
No way, Trey played Carl and Ungrim?
This is before they had a lot of cool factions, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Enough Q&A, I think that's good enough.
Hey guys, I just noticed that you weren't actually subscribed, and if you look under your bed, I'm waiting for you.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
I love Mason, bro.